In the quiet hum of the digital world, a rare moment of peace settled over us. I'm Animal.Cmoves, the canine genius, and beside me, my best friend Sonny, a brilliant white staffy, was basking in a moment of calm. It was perfect, almost too perfect. Suddenly, the air around us began to shimmer, rippling like water. It was a distortion, unnatural and unsettling. Before we could even react, the ripple tore open and a figure emerged from the Terran reality. His form was cloaked in shadows, his eyes glowed with a chilling, malevolent light. He was new, a villain we'd never seen before. His gaze was locked directly on Sonny. This shadowy figure, who we'd later know as the Pupiteer, didn't waste a moment. He extended a hand towards Sonny, and a flash of eerie, sickly green energy shot out. It happened so fast. 1 second Sonny was there, my strong, vibrant friend. The next he was gone, replaced by a small, inanimate plushie that fell limply to the ground. The puppeteer picked up the plushie version of Sonny, a wicked, triumphant grin spreading across his face. A cold dread washed over me. This was no ordinary villain. He hadn't just defeated Sonny. He had stolen him, transformed him into a toy. My heart pounded in my chest, a mix of fear and a rising tide of fury. Then something even more horrifying happened. The puppeteer held up the Sonny plushie, and I watched in disbelief as he began to channel Sonny's own power from it. The puppeteer's hands started to glow with that familiar, warm light Sonny's light, but in the villain's grasp it was twisted, corrupted. He was using my friend's own energy, preparing to unleash it against the world. He was going to power his own dark creations, his glitch waves and shadows, with the very essence of his prisoner. The sight of Sonny's pure light being wielded by such a dark entity ignited a fire within me. A deep, fierce growl rumbled in my chest. My eyes began to glow with a determined electric blue this puppeteer had made. A grave mistake. He had underestimated our bond. He had underestimated me. With a burst of speed, I lunged forward, snatching the plushy Sonny from his grasp before he could react. Holding the tiny, lifeless form of my friend, the reality of the situation crashed down on me. The puppeteer now controlled Sonny's powers, and I was holding the key. I vowed right then and there, clutching the plushie to my chest, that I would save him. No matter the cost, I would get my friend back. Just as I secured plushy Sonny, the puppeteer laughed, a sound that grated on the ears. He raised his hands, and the corrupted light within them exploded outward. A swarm of shimmering, unstable energy forms, glitch waves, materialized in the air, distorting everything they touched. They were accompanied by an escort of smaller, aggressive shadows skittering across the ground. I could see it clearly now. A faint, corrupted glow of Sonny's light pulsed within each and every one of them. They formed a chaotic, shifting wall between me and the puppeteer, blocking my path, a monstrous army powered by my best friend. So there I stood, the canine genius, alone against a horde of glitching monstrosities and light-infused shadows. Sonny, in his plushy form, was a small, precious weight on my back, a constant reminder of what was at stake. There was no time for fear. I activated my advanced collar, its scanners immediately beginning to analyze the battlefield. The glitch waves moved in erratic, unpredictable patterns, while the small shadows darted in and out with aggressive speed. I had to be smart. I had to be strategic. Dodging a shimmering wave of distortion, I fired. A precise burst of energy from my collar, disrupting a shadow in its tracks. I noted the way Sonny's corrupted light flared within it just before it dissolved. I had to fight my friend's own power as I cleared a path through the smaller threats. A larger, more formidable presence emerged from the chaos. It was the main shadow, the one that always seemed to follow Sonny, but now it was different. It loomed over me, larger and more menacing than ever before, its form crackling with the puppeteer's dark energy. And within its core, a faint, corrupted version of Sonny's light pulsed like a sick heartbeat. It was then that I understood. This giant shadow wasn't just another minion. It was the anchor, the main conduit the puppeteer was using to channel Sonny's power. To save Sonny, I had to defeat this entity. I had to sever the connection. With plushy Sonny secured on my back, I knew a frontal assault was out of the question. I needed a plan. My mind, my greatest weapon, raced through calculations and possibilities. I analyzed the frequency of the corrupted light, the energy signature of the puppeteer's control, the instability of the glitch waves. I needed to create a counter frequency, a specific energy pulse that would disrupt the puppeteer's control without harming the essence of Sunny E's light trapped within. Using the tech in my collar, I began to calibrate a highly concentrated energy pulse. It was a risky move. If my calculations were off, I could fail or worse, harm Sunny. But it was the only way. Taking a deep breath, I unleashed my weapon. A focused beam of counter-frequency energy shot from my collar, a vibrant blue arrow aimed straight at the heart of the giant shadow. The air crackled as the two energies collided. For a moment they struggled against each other, my precise, calculated pulse against the puppeteer's raw, chaotic power. Then, with a deafening screech, the giant shadow began to destabilize. The corrupted light within it flickered violently before the entire form, along with all the smaller shadows, dissipated into nothingness. The Puppeteer, feeling his connection to Sunny's power abruptly severed, let out a cry of frustration. His advantage was gone. Without hesitation, he dissolved back into the digital ether, his voice echoing a final, chilling promise of revenge. The moment the puppeteer vanished, the air grew still. The little plushie on my back began to glow brighter and brighter with Sunny's pure, warm light. Then, with a gentle pop of energy, the plushie transformed. The real Sunny was back, landing softly on the ground. He was weak, his fur was matted, and he was clearly drained, but he was alive. He was whole. My friend was back. The relief that flooded through me was so overwhelming it almost brought me to my knees. We both collapsed, panting and utterly spent. The adrenaline faded, leaving only a deep, bone-weary exhaustion. I nudged him gently, and he leaned against me. We were reunited, but the fight had taken a toll on both of us. Exchanged a look, a silent understanding passing between us. We had won this battle. We had saved each other. But the fight wasn't over. The puppeteer was still out there, a dangerous new threat lurking in the shadows of the digital world, and we both knew he would be back. We would have to be ready. Thank you for watching our story unfold. If you want to see what happens next, make sure to like and subscribe for more adventures.